Hi, today is Monday, June 15th, and I wanted to share a really quick video showing how I clean out my wax warmer dishes. So my preferred method for cleaning out the hot wax is just the cotton ball method. So I will usually use about 2 cotton balls per cube of wax, and then I will just dump it right into the dish. Let it sit there for a few seconds and it soaks up beautifully. Then I'm able to throw those cotton balls away. From time to time, residue will kind of build up in the warmer dishes, and no matter how you try to scrub it out with a paper towel, it just likes to hang on. And I think this is probably just fragrance oil residue from the dyes in the wax, that kind of thing. So from time to time, I do like to go through and clean out my dishes a little more thoroughly. I'll probably do this every few months. I really don't do it very frequently. So this is the dish from the Etched Core warmer, and this one is down in our man cave, and I probably like deep clean this dish the least, and then I'll show a few other warmers that I'm cleaning. So my preferred method for cleaning these dishes is the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Sheets. These things come in a book of really thin, flexible magic eraser material sheets, and these I find are perfect, and a little goes a long way. So I actually already had one that I've been using, and I actually just tear a little bit off depending on how many warmers I'm cleaning, but this would definitely be enough to clean a warmer. And then I will just get it wet and wring out the excess water. So it's just damp. And then when it's just damp, I just kind of fold it up, and then I just kind of scrub it out. And with this one, where it is a little more dirty, it might take a little more elbow grease, but as you can see, that grime is lifting off, and this is just such a easy and convenient way to do this. So you don't have to scrub too hard or too much. And it really just shines up beautifully, and it makes these dishes look like new. So I love this method. Okay. So there is my first dish. And like I said, you can get several cleans out of one of these strips of magic eraser. This dish is from my Element Isabella warmer, and it's not too bad, but I figured since I was doing this video, I would go ahead and show you how easy it is just to buff that grime out. And again, I don't do this every time I change my wax, just when I feel like enough of that residue has built up that I can see it and that it doesn't look too appealing. So I do like to keep my dishes clean. So that one is nice and clean. And then I'm going to get a new little strip, and I'll show you some of my other dishes. So this one is from the Fluted Gray warmer that I actually have here in this room. And so this is a glass dish, and it works pretty well on the glass dishes too. So you can see that muck just cleaning up really nicely. And I don't think I've ever cleaned this dish out. So it definitely has some stuff built up in there. But there are lots of methods that I've heard for cleaning out dishes. Some people really like just to use rubbing alcohol. Some people really like the counter clean that Scentsy offers. They spray a little bit of that in there and they feel like that works really well. I just think these magic eraser sheets are a really, really good option. And this glass dish is a little more stubborn than the ceramic dishes, so it's taking me just a little extra to get this one clean. But again, I have never deep cleaned this dish, I don't think, but it's definitely coming off. So you can see all that gunk. All right. And then I will go through with just a clean, dry paper towel to wipe out the excess moisture. So there's another clean dish. And then the warmers that tend to kind of build up some gunk are the mini plug-in warmers. So this is the indigo tile. I really like that one in my laundry room. This one is an old one. I think it's called like basket weave, and this is one that is in my kitchen. And then this is one of my very favorites. This is the crinkle warmer, and this is in our hall bathroom upstairs. So just take a little bit of my magic eraser sheet. And these ones shouldn't be hard to clean at all. So this one that was in my bathroom, you just take it, run it over a few times. And these ceramic ones are really, really easy to clean. They just shine up like new. So there's the schmutz, and then the dish is nice and clean. Here's the, I think it's called basket weave, but I love this one for my kitchen. Again, I just kind of rotate it a few times in there, and you can see that gunk is just starting to come off. Have to get in the corners a little bit. And these probably could stand to be cleaned a little more frequently than I do, but I find doing it every few months is just fine. All right, and that one looks pretty clean. And then let's see if I can get my indigo tile with this same little piece. And I also find when I use the cotton balls, sometimes that cotton can kind of get stuck in the wax, and so it builds up a little bit in the dishes. So this is just a nice way to get them sparkling clean, and I think performing their best. All right, so there's the gunk that came out of those. And again, just that kind of waxy residue. And then I will just take my clean paper towel, give these a little wipe out, and they are ready to be used again.